sounds are going to be right there.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm Maureen Dempsey, a longtime congregant here at the Morristown Unitarian Fellowship, and also a member of our Committee on Ministry. It's wonderful, really, to be here with you today as we gather for worship. And as we begin our service, let's pause and meditate on the words of Bran Lennox. We have chosen to bring ourselves here to this sanctuary to gather as a community of faith We join in solidarity as a covenanted people who are drawn together by the promise of connection and the mysterious pull of the unanswerable. We draw on experiences of love and wonder to lift our hearts and move us beyond the mundane. As seekers, wanderers, appreciators of nature, connoisseurs of curiosity, and creators of connection, our paths have converged today so that we might become present to the spirit that is worship. And so, let's worship together.
Good morning. I'm Franklin Heller, one of your worship associates and also a member of the Committee on Ministry. Shall we light our chalice, the symbol of our Unitarian Universalist tradition? And we've recruited Maureen Dempsey to do so. So there we go. She's ahead of me. This is a very efficient committee. Okay, and now, please stand as you're able for our affirmation by James Villa-Blake. Please repeat each line after me, which helps our littlest UUs participate, even if they don't read yet. Love is the spirit of this fellowship.
Love is the spirit of this fellowship.
And service its law. This is our great covenant. To dwell together in peace. To seek the truth in love. And to help one another. And don't sit yet. Okay. We're going to, if any of our junior worship associates want to help us sing our first song, you can bring your gray hymnal, and our opening hymn today is number 121, We'll Build a Land.
Go.
Get your lungs going this morning. Good morning and welcome. Welcome especially to any newcomers, returning members of our community, and anyone who has joined us online. If you're tuning in live on YouTube, please say hi in the chat if you haven't already. We're delighted that you're with us. We are a community of many ages, but we all worship together. You can join us many ways on Sunday, including online, here in the sanctuary, and from one of the many rooms in our building where we live stream the service. In particular, I'd like to call your attention to our family room for families of the little ones, which is located out the door and to your right. Our service is live streamed there, so you won't miss a thing. Kids of all ages are always welcome at our services, but we also offer childcare as an additional option for families with small children 9 months to 5 years. Parents, if you find yourself in need of childcare at any point during the worship today, please bring your little one to room A in our Gateway Center. Again, welcome to everyone with us today, and we're glad you're here.
Good morning. I'm Donna Perch, and I'm a member of the Committee on Ministry. Don Prezioso is also a member of our committee, but he couldn't be here today. He wrote these words. Most of us are familiar with the Committee on Ministry, or COM, because of our regular promotion of right relations. We do that to ensure that our congregation is a safe space for dialogue, discussion, and even disagreement. You also may know of us because of the open questions that we facilitate. We facilitate the gathering of ideas and input on a variety of issues that will help the leadership steer the fellowship in a mutually desired direction. We are not a court of law, but we do offer to assist in mediation and impartial listening when necessary to help resolve conflicts that may involve committees, members, or staff. We're not the police department. Although the fantasy of issuing tickets and assessing fines sometimes seems very appealing, we are more like the fire department, which spends most of their time preventing fires. Our safety code is our principles of right relations, and our inspections are monitoring and educating our community so that we build a community that works together. But as is inevitable in life, not everyone practices fire safety, and things can happen. If there's a small flare-up that participants aren't able to extinguish themselves, maybe a little assistance is needed to put it out. That's a good time to call the COM Fire Department. It's so much better if flames can be handled with a fire extinguisher before major damage is done. We are living through a time when the daily headlines read like bad April Fool's jokes, and the level of discourse is on par with second-grade bragging and bullying. I treasure more than ever the spiritual sanctuary that we have here in our fellowship. Let's keep it that way. So if you smell smoke, check in with the COM Fire Department. The Committee on Ministry encourages people to work things out through direct communication, and we are here to help.
We come to the time in our service each Sunday when we pause to offer our gifts of financial support to the congregation. Your donations make all that we do here together possible and also help make our wider community a better place. That's because each Sunday we give at least half the money we collect to an organization that's doing good work to advance our Unitarian Universalist values of love, justice, equity, transformation, pluralism, generosity, in a world that hungers for them now more than ever. Today's offering will be split 50-50 with Mutual Morris, who had a community building event in Chew Hall last Sunday. Their purpose is to build mutual aid networks across Morris County to support one another in times of crisis and build self-sufficiency through education and community initiatives. You may give in our collection plate or by following the instructions printed in your order of service and shown on the screen. Thank you in advance for your generosity. And now some nice music. Thank you, choir. Sounded great. It's now time for our milestones and passages. Sometimes we come to this sacred space with much on our hearts. Perhaps a loved one is sick or hurt or passed, or maybe you're celebrating a recent recovery from an injury, illness, or a procedure. Whatever your age and whether you are a member of the fellowship or a newcomer, you can share your joys and sorrows in our service by filling out our milestones and passage form before 9 a.m. Sunday morning. The form can be found in our newsletter. We also have paper forms located on the table on your way into the sanctuary. We do have a few milestones and passages to share today that people have submitted. Please respond after each by saying, "We hold you in our hearts." If you are joining us today online, I invite you to participate in our chat. So we've got a few things here. So we've got a couple of birthdays, so we'll start with that. The Messiahs family, the Messiah's family, shares that the joy that it is Grace's 7th birthday. 7th birthday. I'm jumping ahead a little bit. 7th birthday. All right. Happy birthday, Grace. And Allison Chase happily shares that along with family and friends, we celebrated her husband Don Lynch's 90th birthday this past Monday. We are truly grateful to this community for being such an important part of our long lives. Thank you all, and happy birthday, Grace, and happy birthday, Don, my friend. We also have a milestone from Irene Mendelson. At dusk on Sunday, October 26th, I was driving along Park Avenue to a music rehearsal in Madison, listening to a beautiful Dvorak symphony. Dvorak. I could do certain things good, pronunciation. When there was a big bang in front of the car's driver's side, the side mirror was pushed forward and the hood flew up. I felt sure that a deer hit me. The car is still drivable, but the estimate for the body shop is likely more than the book value of the car. We're awaiting a call from the insurance company, so. Life's little things, right? Or not so little.
So in case you see it in the parking lot, it's not an accident.
We're taking notes, Irene, we're taking notes. Susan Jeans shares that Jonathan is at a rehab facility recovering from surgery to repair a broken femur. So no calls or visits yet, please, but cards can be sent to their home and would be welcomed. So let's think about Jonathan. And then, oh yeah, we forgot that. We can do like 3 in a row if you want, or 4. So. Also, yesterday at the fellowship, there was a celebration of the amazing life of Betsy Burr. So Betsy left an indelible mark on the fellowship with her poetry, her plays, and music, and in the creation of Sunday services. And soon we'll be singing one of her songs shortly. And in the last week, we've had 3 celebrations of life for Elborg, for Jerry, and for Betsy. And those are all available on YouTube. And if you want to know more about some of the really, stalwart members of our community, I encourage you to check that out. There you go. It takes a community. Sometimes we share these milestones, and other times we hold them within ourselves. Let's take a quiet moment now for the prayers and meditations of our own hearts. Close your eyes, get comfy in your chair, breathe, hear the breath of those around you, this community that holds you. Feel the spirit of life holding us all in this still moment. Let's take 3 deep breaths together and then a moment of silence. Amen and blessed be.
Why do they always mess up our plans? We all agree to wear white shirts to support the cause.
Yeah, it's going to be weird to have one person in a pink shirt. What were they thinking?
They sound like they're going to cooperate and then they do this.
Maybe we should ask them what happened. They'll just come up with an excuse. But we can't really know unless we ask them. Why didn't you wear a red shirt like we agreed?
I don't have many t-shirts, and my mom said we don't have any money right now to get one. I thought pink was pretty close.
Are you sure you couldn't find a red shirt?
We don't even have money for gas for extra tips like that kind of shopping.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Why didn't you tell us?
I was embarrassed.
I might have a red shirt you can use.
Thank you. This happens a lot in our lives and here at MUF. We go from a little disagreement to thinking that any action we don't understand must be intentionally contrary, or worse. But a little communication goes a long way. That's why our right relations promise says, I will refrain from judging other people's motives and opinions, and it says, I will go directly to a person with whom I disagree and share differences respectfully. Please rise as you are able as we sing We Are the River, written by Betsy Burr, whose life we celebrated yesterday. This song embodies the sense of community we strive to maintain here at the fellowship.
We are the river flowing on,
fellowship has many opportunities to volunteer. I've enjoyed some of them myself. And in my experience, people are really nice and supportive and helpful. But there can be times when expectations and personalities differ in ways that create discomfort. This skit explores one way we could respond when that happens. I just left this meeting last night, and I was so disappointed. We're working on this issue of gun violence prevention. Yeah. And there's this woman I don't know very well. She seems to think she knows everything. Like, I made a suggestion about an activity that could be really meaningful and impactful for the congregation, and she just dismissed me. I mean, no reason or anything. And like, if someone doesn't help me, I'm just going to quit that committee.
Oh, wow. Well, what did she say?
It was something like this: that's not going to work here. And then she just changed the subject. Like I said, no reason. It was very hurtful.
Yeah. Have you tried speaking with her privately, maybe?
I'm not sure about that. I might be a little emotional, and frankly, I'm kind of mad at her. But I do have experience with gun violence prevention, and it wouldn't hurt her to listen to my ideas.
Well, maybe you could approach her by mentioning your previous experience. You could even describe a situation where your ideas were successful.
I guess I could try that. I'm not sure what to say or how to begin.
Yeah, well, maybe start with a positive statement about how the group is advocating an issue that you think has critical importance. And then maybe provide a few details that could illustrate the success you previously have had.
Okay, I could try that. In this example, our frustrated individual is encouraged to approach someone in a straightforward way, and non-confrontational, and then with a little encouragement, this could resolve the issue. But there's always the option of returning to calm and getting more support and, more help, or even, working with somebody from calm. And there's even the possibility, and this has happened to me, that what started out as what a seeming conflict turns into a friendship even, or you end up admiring that person because you work well together and you see what they can do. So now, would you rise, and we will be singing song number 1023 in the blue hymnal, Building Bridges.
Voices
Franklin and I have led many committees, including here at the Fellowship, volunteering at other organizations, and in a business setting. We wanted to highlight what makes the work we do here at the Fellowship different.
And there are a few main differences. The Fellowship has opportunities for members and friends to utilize their existing skills, but also important is the ability to stretch into areas that you might be interested in, but haven't done before in a supported environment.
When you say supportive environment, Franklin, what do you mean?
Well, I found when I was a member of my town school board, and in many business settings, meetings could turn hostile or mean-spirited, dominated by the loudest voices. Here at the Fellowship, we are drawn together by our shared values and our right relations covenant. And actually, by the way, we have given you a copy of both with your order of service today.
But don't read it now. So you're saying that in a meeting here at the Fellowship with our right relations covenant, we aspire to assume good intentions, give everyone a chance to be heard, and follow democratic principles.
And even with that, sometimes we miss the mark. And there's conflict.
That's true. What do you think are the best practices in handling conflict?
Well, if I'm leading a committee, there are times when, believe it or not, people disagree or have conflict with me. When that happens, the best thing to do is to have a conversation. So preferably with me, in person is the best, and over the phone if we can't do it in person.
That seems straightforward, but can you give an example of how that's worked?
Well, Donna, here is an example you're aware of. At the time, I was the co-chair of the capital campaign, and we were getting ready for a final vote to approve the budget for our beautiful new Gateways building. Your husband, Tom, reached out to me with a concern about our ability to handle the additional expenses that came with the addition. Tom and I met in person at his request. I heard him out and shared his concerns and questions with our team and the board. In this case, we worked hard to answer each of his concerns, as we knew that they were shared by others too.
I do remember that well.
It worked because Tom came to me directly and to the people who were involved with the project. Now, he could have gone on Facebook or lobbied other members of the congregations against this project. In this case, his concerns led to a congregational meeting with greater transparency about the fellowship's finances and allowed us to share different contingency plans that we came up with.
I remember that meeting, and some of the discussions were animated.
That's true. Like the gender-neutral bathrooms and the pass-through windows between Chew Hall and the kitchen. But we had an open and honest discussion. And not everyone is going to like everything that's said. And might not even like the final decision. But the idea is to allow different perspectives to be heard in a respectful way. It took a special effort for Tom to reach out and contact me and to have this difficult conversation. And honestly, it was hard for me to listen carefully and not get defensive about a project that really meant a lot to me, and actually to Tom and both of us, it meant a lot, and the congregation. But we both did what was difficult, and we got to a better place.
Yes, those were discussions that happened in the last few years at the fellowship. I also remember that COM was involved in making sure we were living up to our right relations covenant in those meetings. At times like these, it's helpful to fall back on a key right relations concept. Assume good intentions.
Thank you. Okay. Before we close today, I'd like to draw your attention to our minutes for ministry. This is a time where we share brief updates about our congregational activities to help us stay engaged with our community beyond Sunday services. This morning, I'd like to draw your attention to the following announcements. Any newcomers with us today are invited to fill out a welcome card to help you get connected with us, which can be found at the welcome table in our foyer. Our welcome ambassador, who would love to meet you and answer any questions, look for that person in a sunny gold sash. Anyone needing a caring presence this morning will find a compassionate listening ear with one of our lay pastoral care associates. Look for that person with a sky blue sash. And if you have any questions about our youth and children's faith formation program, please see one of our faith formation ambassadors in a bold green sash. Will today's welcome ambassador, lay pastoral care associate, and faith formation ambassador please stand or wave so they can be seen? So there we go. And here's some other announcements. The Buy Nothing Swap is happening right after service today at the fellowship. Let's come together in community for the sustainable free exchange event, share gently used items, find something new, and save objects from the landfill. The service auction kickoff party and live auction is next Saturday, November 8th from 5 to 8. Tickets are available on Realm and at the door. The Community Sunday Game Day is next Sunday after service, a relaxed and playful Community Sunday focused on games and connections. Bring your favorite board game, card, party game to share or enjoy one from our collection. Are you new to the fellowship? Join us next Sunday at 11:30 at the social hour in Chu Family Hall stage for a newcomer's welcome. Meet our welcome team, connect with the newcomers, and learn about the fellowship and our activities. And you are warmly invited to join us for a Thanksgiving meal on Thursday, November 27th at 2 o'clock. Can you believe it? Just a couple weeks away. Everyone's welcome, especially those who might not have a place to go for the holiday. And anyone who would like to spend a cozy, joyful afternoon with your fellowship family, come share in a simple, heartfelt meal, laughter, and gratitude as we celebrate together. The meal will be lovingly hosted by Nick, Sasha, and Alex. If you'd like to bring a dish to share, please let us know by emailing staff@muff.org. There is absolutely no expectation to bring anything. Just bring yourself and your spirit of thanks. From the Social Justice Council, we're getting ready to launch a food drive shortly. But with the uncertainty around SNAP, there is an immediate need. So Family Promise, one of our community partners, is requesting that we donate the following. I bought some props. Toothpaste, deodorant, shampoo, and toothbrushes. So there will be spot to bring your donations, either in the foyer or in the Great Hall during the week, or you can bring it next week. The world's a little crazy right now, so we want to make sure that we're, it's a time where we're, the country's more apt to feed the rich and starve the poor, so we want to make sure that we're doing our part to take care of those who are most in need. So, details about these and many other activities, are including dates, times, and locations, can be found on the back of your order of service, our weekly e-newsletter, and at our website, muuf.org. And now, I would like to open the mic to announcements from our ministry teams and committees. We'll end our service in short order so we can enjoy our social hour in True Family Hall. So I think we've got a few folks coming up, so you can come first.
Hello, I am Charlotte Walwork, and I have started the middle school book club. Book club is for grades 6th through 9th. This month we are reading Deanie by Judy Blume. Our discussion will be on November 20th. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marjorie Wormser with a gentle reminder about opportunities to make the longer nights and shorter days a little more fun, especially as these holidays approach. Some of us are extremely busy and some of us are not. So 2 opportunities that we can offer through the Fun Community Connections team are Meals with You Friends. They happen once a month. Some of them happen in homes or in restaurants, or can be ordered and catered takeout here in the building. Another opportunity are our cinema circles, which also meet monthly, generally either in the home of one of the members of the group on a rotational basis or via Zoom. The host picks a movie, we all watch it in the comfort of our jammies and slippers, and then we convene. If in person, there's a potluck meal involved, and if Zoom, I guess it's bring your own. So all of these and other fun community connections opportunities are available, and we are working to make them a little more accessible on the website. But for now, you can, if you know someone on the team, Jerry Weinstein is here, Rita Morris is here, Carolyn Schwartz may be here. You can come to one of us or send an email to fun, F-U-N, at muuf.org. Thank you.
So I'm Beth Hayward, and I am here speaking really for Shari Lowe today. Not this next Saturday, but the Saturday after. We have a great concert. It's a cabaret by our not old, really young old music director, Sterns Matthews. He's a fabulous performer, and the great news is we are holding the ticket prices at $40 until next Sunday. So please get your tickets, bring your friends. It's a great way to bring money to the fellowship and have a good musical evening. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Paul Firm. I'll be your auctioneer at the service auction this year. And they asked, the team is very excited. You already heard it's this Saturday, 5 o'clock. There is one live auction for sale right now. So bid you buy them at $25 at the door in the hall. Tickets for the live auction on sale right now. Bid you buy them. They're also offering another item, a ride for anyone who needs it to the service auction. Ask them at the table.
Okay, it's time now for us to bring our time of worship to a close. So as we go out in our daily lives, I leave you with the following words by Eric Hepburn. We extinguish this flame to remind us love is the center. As we explore and rest, engage and heal, love remains the center. When all we see is cold ashes, love remains. Amen. Blessed be, and go in peace.